So now here we have c square. This is a plus b into a minus b form, which is a square minus b square. C square. Now you expand. You have k to the power of 4. Let's say k squared square. K square is your e, so it is e square plus 2 a b plus b square minus k square. So this is c square k to the power of 4 plus 2k square plus 1 minus k square. So you ultimately get c square k to the power of 4 plus k square plus 1. So this is your left hand side. What about the right hand side? The right hand side here is a square plus b square plus c square. So a square plus b square plus c square. Put the values. A is ck square. B is ck. And we write c square as it is. So you get c to the power of, sorry, this is c square. C square k to the power of 4 plus c square k square plus c square, which is equal to c square k to the power of 4 plus k square plus 1. You see left hand side is equal to right hand side. And which is true. That's it. Okay. Moving on to the next one. If A, B, C, D are in continued proportion, prove that. The first question is A is to D is equal to triplicate ratio of A minus B is to B minus. And second is the big one actually, A minus B by C plus A minus C by B whole square minus D minus B by C plus D minus C by B whole square is equal to A minus D whole square. So 1 by C square minus 1 by B square. Right? This is what you need to show. So here if you see, the question is 4 numbers are in continued proportion. Okay. Given A, B, C, D are in continued proportion. So therefore, if 4 numbers are in continued proportion, then we say A by B is equal to B by C is equal to C by A by B is equal to B by C is equal to C by D. Okay. 4 numbers are in continued proportion from the definition of proportion. So now what you do is you say let A by B is equal to B by C is equal to C by D is equal to K. That means what do we get from here? We get A is equal to BK, we get B is equal to CK, and we get C is equal to DK. Okay, not only that, A is equal to BK, Then you have B is equal to CK, and you have C is equal to DK. All of this, we see A is in terms of B is in terms of C is in terms of D. So all these A, B, and C we try to express in terms of D. So C is already in terms of D, nothing to do there. A here, if you see, A is equal to BK. And what is B here? B is CK. Put it here. Also, B is equal to CK. And what is CK here? CK is, C is DK. So you put it. And you write C as C is equal to DK as it is. Next you get A is equal to CK square. B is equal to DK square. And C is equal to DK. And now C is DK. So you put it here. Because we want A in terms of D. So A is dk into k square. B is dk square. B is already in terms of D, and C is equal to dk. So ultimately what you are getting is A is equal to dk cube, B is equal to dk square, and C is equal to dk. Now we are ready with the values of A, B, and C to prove the results. First of all, if you see what the first question is, A is to D is the triplicate ratio of A minus B is to B minus C. That means first one, what do you have to prove? You have to prove that A is to D is equal to triplicate ratio of A minus B is to B minus C. Okay, that is to prove A is to D. And what is the triplicate ratio of A minus B is to B minus C? It is A minus D whole cube is to B minus C whole cube. This I told you the definition of triplicate ratio in the beginning. Okay, so this is what ultimately you have to prove. So we start from the left hand
Sir,
side. Tell me.
sir, A minus B whole cube, no?
Oh, A minus B. Okay. A minus B is to B minus C. Fine. So now we start with the left hand side. Left hand side is A is to D. So A by D. Put the value. A is dk cube and D is D only. This cancels. We simply get k cube. Right hand side. Right hand side is A minus B by B minus C
Sir,
whole cube.
cube.
Okay, you can write this as A minus B by B minus C whole cube.
Whole cube.
Now put the value of A here. A is dk cube. B is dk square. B is dk square. And C is dk. And do not forget the cube. Simplify the expression within the brackets first. So you have from the numerator, you can take dk square common. What are you left with? K minus 1. And the denominator, you can take dk common and you're left with k minus 1. And cube here. So k minus 1, k minus 1, d, this k and this 1k on top, it cancels. So you're simply getting k cube here also. So LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. That's it for the first one. We see the next one. Now the next one is a little long. Okay, that's why you have to be very careful with the next one. The last simplification is the most important one. Okay, so look at the last one here. You see, in the question, you have this fraction a minus b, you have this fraction a minus c by b, you have this fraction d minus b by c, and you have this fraction d minus c by b. So you have four fractions, and this is a sum and difference of four fractions. And because we need to put the value in each of the fraction, we try to find the value of each fraction first, and then find the value of the entire fraction. Okay, the first fraction is a minus b by c. This is number 5. A minus b by c. A minus b by c, you know a is dk cube square divided by c is dk. Okay, so you can take dk square common, get k minus 1 divided by dk, and d will cancel from here, k and cancel, so you ultimately get k into k minus 1 only. Fine. So first fraction we have got a minus b by c. Let us find out the value of the next fraction, a minus c by b. Put the values. From the numerator, you can take dk common, get only k square minus 1. So what you have, d and d will cancel, k and 1k will cancel. So getting k square minus 1 by k. Okay, which can also be written as k square by k minus 1 by k, which is equal to k minus 1 by k. Fine. The second fraction done, a minus c by b. Next is d minus b by c. D minus b by c. Put the values. D here is d because everything is in terms of d, and b here is dk square we have found above, and c here is dk. So now from this you can take d common, you get 1 minus k square by dk. So this d cancels. You simply get 1 minus k square by k, which can be written as 1 by k minus k square by k, which is nothing but 1 minus 1 by k minus k. Okay. C is dk square. C is not dk, it's dk square. So you get 1 by k square minus. So this is 1 by k square minus 1. Okay, so this is 1 by k square minus 1. This is okay. Next one is d minus c by b. D minus c by d. Now d is d itself. C is dk square or dk. C is dk, right? Yes, c is dk. Divided by b is dk square, which is from numerator you can take d common, 1 minus k divided by k square, which is equal to d 1 minus k by k square. In fact, you can cancel d. D is there in the numerator and denominator, so they will actually cancel out. So this d will not be here. So you simply get 1 minus k by k square, which can be written as 1 by k square minus k by k square, which is 1 by k square minus 1 by k. Okay. This is what we are getting for all the fractions. Now left hand side. Left hand side is the sum a minus b by c plus A minus C by B minus D minus B by C plus D minus C by B. This is what our left hand side was. Put the values. We have found all the values above. Put them. First one we have found as K into K minus 1. Put it K into K minus 1 plus A minus C by B here. We have found out to be K minus 1 by K. Okay. Minus. Put a curly bracket. D minus B by C is 1 by K square minus 1. So 1 by K square minus 1 plus D minus C by B is 1 by K square minus 1 by K. Okay. A minus C by B this is C is dk. This is dk. So this value should be 1 by K minus K. We change here accordingly. 1 by K minus K. So 1 by K minus K. Okay. So all this was square or what? Yeah, all this was square. This is a square. This is a square. And this is also a square. Okay. Now you simplify. Simplify what is there within the brackets. K square minus K plus K minus 1 by K whole square. What happens here? Plus K minus K cancel. You open the brackets within, right? Minus, and here if you open the brackets, you get 1 by K minus K plus 1 by K square minus 1 by K whole square. So what happens here? Plus 1 by K minus 1 by K cancels. So what do you get here? You get here ultimately K square minus 1 by K whole square minus 1 by K square minus K whole square. Okay, now you expand this. You get A square minus 2 A B plus B square minus A square minus 2 A B plus B square. So you get K to the power of 4. Here 1K cancels. So you get minus 2K plus 1 by K square you're getting minus, and in brackets you have 1 by K to the power of 4 minus, from here 1K cancels in the numerator. So you simply get 2 by K plus K square. And therefore you have K to the power of 4 minus 2K plus 1 by K square. Open the brackets. Minus 1 by K to the power of 4 plus 2 by K minus K square. Okay, so power of you have the power 4 you take together. You get K to the power of 4 minus 1 by K to the power of 4. The power 2's you take together. So you get minus K square plus 1 by K square. Okay. I'm not introducing brackets because if I introduce brackets, I will have to change the sign. So, and the last one is minus 2K plus 2 by K. So ultimately you have k to the power of 4 minus 1 by k to the power of 4. Now I'll introduce brackets. Minus k square minus 1 by k square minus twice k minus 1 by k. So this is what you are getting for the left hand side. Okay. Now remember this because we are going to show that the right hand side is also equal to this. It's written here also. Let me just mark it. Let me remember what the right hand side here is. Now you work with the right hand side. Right hand side here is a minus d whole square into 1 by c square minus 1 by b square. A minus d whole square into 1 by c square minus 1 by b square. Put the values in the right hand side. You have a is equal to dk cube. So put dk cube and d as it is square. And here c is equal to dk. So you put dk and b here is dk square. You put dk square and you have a whole square here. Okay, there's no whole square here. Fine. So now from the first one, you can take d common. You're getting k cube minus 1 whole square, right? And in the second one, what you have is 1 by d square k square minus 1 by d square k to the power of 4. Okay. This simplification is very crucial. D square from the first one, you have d square into k cube minus 1 whole square into, now see here, I have 1 by d square and I have 1 by d square k to the power of 4. So from these two, I can take out 1 by d square k square. I can take out. If I take out this, what am I left with? 1 minus 1 by simply k square. This is what am I left, right? So what happens here? D square and d square will cancel from here. So what are you left with here? K cube minus 1 whole square divided by k square, which can be written as k cube minus 1 by k whole square, right? And you have a minus 1 by 1 minus k square. Now you separate this k cube by k minus 1 by k whole square into 1 minus 1 by k square. Okay. So here we get k square minus 1 by k whole square into 1 minus 1 by k square. Now you expand the first one. If you expand the first one, how much will you get? K a square minus 2 a b plus b square. Okay, into 1 minus 1 by k square. Now the one that you have expanded by a minus b whole square, you simplify that. K to the power of 4. So here what happens? This k cancels. So you simply get a minus 2k here plus 1 by k square into 1 minus 1 by k square. Okay. Now we multiply everything. How do you multiply? First multiply k to the power of 4 with 1. Right? To get k to the power of 4. Next you multiply k to the power of 4 with k square. Because there is a minus sign. Plus and minus will combine to give you a minus sign. K to the power of 4 into 1 by k square. Fine. Next you multiply minus 2k with this 1. You get a minus 2k into 1. Next, you multiply 2k with 1 by k square. So you get plus 2k into 1 by k square. Right? Next, you multiply 1 by k square with 1 to get 1 by k square into 1. And finally, you multiply 1 by k square with minus 1 by k square to get minus 1 by k square into 1 by k square. That's it. Now you simplify all this. Here you get k to the power of 4. Here k square will cancel here. Okay, so you simply get a k square minus 2k. And here again k cancel here. So you get plus 2 by k. Then you have 1 by k square. And then you have minus 1 by k to the power of 4. Okay. Now you take all the power 4s together. So you have k to the power of 4 minus 1 by k to the power of 4. You take the power 2s together. So minus k square plus 1 by k square. You take the power 1s together. So minus 2k plus 2 by k. Okay. So therefore, now you introduce brackets. K to the power of 4 minus 1 by k to the power of 4 minus k square minus 1 by k square minus, from here you can take 2 common, twice k minus 1 by.
Sir, k square plus 1 by k square. No?
No, since I've introduced brackets, this sign will change from plus to a minus because there's a bracket and there's a minus sign outside. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So that is why you're getting this. Now, if you see what was our left hand side, we had shown our left hand side to be where is it? Okay, got erased maybe. This was our left hand side. K to the power of 4 minus k square minus 1 by k square minus twice 1 by k. So left hand side also, if you see, you have got the same expression. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Hence proved. That's it. Any question?